Quinn Chapel, part of America 250, lighting the way. Quinn Chapel was founded on the 10th of May, 1858. The first services were attended by Reverend Arthur Harwell, Mr. and Mrs. Gilbert Holt, Henry and Rebecca Harvey, Retta Johnson, and Jane Pogue. Like many churches that were first formed, they did not have a church building, so the services were held in Henry Harvey's home, pictured on this map. Quinn Chapel was named for the African Methodist Episcopal Bishop William Paul Quinn, pictured here. Bishop Quinn served as the senior bishop of the African Methodist Episcopal Church for nearly 25 years, making him the longest presiding bishop in the church until his death in 1873. According to his own account, he was born on the 10th of April, 1788, and was of Indian descent. In 1836, he was assigned to the Western Mission, and for the next 8 years he served as missionary, traveling by horse and preaching the gospel to African Americans from New Jersey to Missouri. His name also became known and associated with the Underground Railroad activity, as he helped to establish black churches in Kentucky, Indiana, and Missouri. Pictured here is a map of the routes of the Underground Railroad, as freed slaves would go from the river up into northern Ohio and on to freedom in Canada. The Quinn Chapel Church emphasized salvation through liberation. Many of the members were active in the Underground Railroad. Among those were Gabe Johnson, Perlina Pogue, Henry, and Rebecca Harvey. Quinn Chapel services continued to be held in the houses of many of its members. Retta Johnson and Mary Jane Pogue were appointed in 1859 to solicit contributions to purchase property so that Quinn Chapel would finally have a home. On the 8th of April, 1865, a lot 668 in Ironton was purchased on the corner of 8th and Adams. They paid $191 to the Ohio Iron and Coal Company. The company was the owning company of Ironton. It helped found the city and laid out the lots. In 1865, also saw the first Sabbath school organized within Quinn Chapel. It was one of the first schools, if not the first school, to educate recently freed slaves in Lawrence County. June 1868, the first church building was dedicated, pictured here. It took $1,000 to build, or over $400,000 in 2026. It was the first black church in Ironton, and in 1887, a parsonage was added. As the congregation grew, Quinn Chapel needed to grow as well. Pictured here is Reverend Charles Sumner Williams. He is credited for helping to build the second Quinn Chapel at Ironton. It would cost $8,000, or over $2.1 million in 2026. During his career within the church, Williams would accept 1,000 people into the African Methodist Episcopal Church, and he would baptize 420 people. In February 1908, a contract to build a new Quinn Chapel was awarded to James W. Taylor and Carter G. Woodson. Woodson is pictured here. On the 24th of March, 1908, a special groundbreaking ceremony was held. The cornerstone was laid by Bishop Derrick and Reverend C.S.G. On the 25th of January, 1909, the new building for Quinn Chapel was finished. The chapel would become a part of the black community within Ironton and in Lawrence County. It would become a gathering point for black soldiers for the Civil War, World War I, and World War II. On June 2025, it was nationally recognized as an Underground Railroad site.